What's up, guys? This is the Red Assassin, and today I'm gonna show you some redstone trickery, that inverted redstone, redstone going in a constant circuit, double inverted redstone, and redstone doors. So to get started, the basic invert redstone, how you do it is you take redstone on one side and you put a block, and then you put a redstone torch on the block, and then you put redstone out, and this side will be lighted and this side won't, and it will light it will power anything you want. It could be a piston, it could be a door, it could be pretty much anything you want to keep always on if you want to keep it on. And when you flip this switch, it'll turn this on and then turn this off. So as you can see, it's off. And this is good for doors and such if you want to do like piston doors or any kind of ways to have a secret opening for something. And this is probably a really good way to do it. Or if you want to do a build where you need to keep something on all times and you want to turn it off if you need to. This is the best way to do it, but this is your basic invert redstone right here. I can show you again. It's just however long you want it. It does not really matter. If I can just grab a lever really quick. You can have it 1 block of redstone. You could have it no blocks of redstone. You could have it going straight off the back. It really doesn't matter as long as it's opposite side of the block, and it will always have that redstone on when it's not activated. You can, and I also believe, yep, you can do it on even the sides of it. If you just go like this, any side of the block, you can power the redstone. As you can see, you can make it inverted, so any doors that you want any direction, you can make it like this. So I can turn this off right here. Next thing I'll show you is double inverted redstone, and the way this works is you can't just click one to turn off. One will turn off, but the other will stay on, so you need to click both of them to be turned off, and I messed this up. Exact. There you go. It'll turn both of them on or off, but you need to flip both switches, and you only need to flip one to turn it on. That's the only thing. So like if you're doing something where people are playing like a co-op thing, or where two people have to team up together to get it, like if they're in two separate buildings and both of them press the wire, well, both press the lever to get the doors open to get to each other. So that's how that works. All it is a redstone. The same thing is over there, except it's powered by 2 of them, which the lines connect, and 2 pistons or whatever you want leading off in any direction. You can move these levers to wherever you want as long as they're in range of the redstone reach, which I will talk about later. The next thing I'm going to talk about is repeating redstone, where it'll have a constant going repeat of the circuit, flashing recircuit. How to do this is you can do this with anything. You can have it with, you need at least 1 repeater to do it, and you can set the repeaters to whatever you want. You can have it set to 4 on all of them, 3, 2, 1, anything. Any one can be set to whatever. How you do this is you take a redstone torch and you place it, and then you break it, and you put redstone there right before it breaks. And there's better ways you can have it running where it only flashes a single time, like that, where it's barely off, or you can set it to where it is, oops, you can set it to where it's always on. It doesn't really matter. You can set it to where only, and if you want to turn it off, you just break this block. You can set it to where about half and half, and that's probably the best if you want to keep pistons like moving and stuff. If you're doing like parkour or something where you want it to always be pressing off to try to push them off of stuff with pistons, and to do that, all you do is you connect it like that, and you can set those to anything, and these you just connect it to here, and you can set these to whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. You can set them all the same if you want. You can have them all set different. It really doesn't matter as long as that is always running. These will always be going and nothing will stop it. And if you want to have it where and you can also do it to where you don't need to have, oops, you can have it to where it is always lit up, and it's pretty much the same thing. It's just, and then if you break it and put that there, it sets the circuit to only 1 or 2 off, so depending on how you want it. And if you break it again like that, and then you break it, you can set it to how many you want. You can have it to just 1 or 2 like that. You can have it to 1 like that. It's whatever you really want to do with it. But you can always replace it, and that's how that works. And I'll just shut this off. And the next thing I'll show you is how to make doors that can be shut off like this. You can have lava, water. I just do water so you can see through it and so it won't kill me. And as you can see, you can set these to there or up 1. You can have them either show or not show. It's up to you. And you need to have a dropping point for the water down there, otherwise the water will go everywhere. So how you do this, I can go around outside here, is you have this piston, and you can have it 1 down and it'll still power this block, which will power the piston. And you have it inverted redstone, and then you have it travel under there on both sides, as you can see over here too. They both travel under here, and I can grab stone, and so I can get under here. And there's 1 repeater here, so the distance of the redstone can last longer, and I'll talk about that later. But then both of them run down here, and it runs out back up through here, which leads to the lever, which when you can put them both under there, it connects both circuits, so it'll do them both at the same time. And you lead it to wherever you want the lever. You can put this, the way you get it over the top of this without it running into the circuit is you just build it 1 over, and it will not be affected by this. And as long as it's at least 1 block away from all the redstone around it, it will not be affected by it. And when you go in here, as you can see, the pistons will retract or extend this, and you can have them set to always on or always off depending on how you want to set it. And that's basically how you build a basic door. And the final thing I wanted to talk to you about is extending redstone, the path of redstone, how far it can reach. And how you do this is, as you can see, normally redstone, as its self, can only reach a fair amount of distance, not the longest distance before it turns off. It's, I think, almost there, right there. It's shut off. So redstone can last, a strong signal can only last about like 4 or 5 blocks, but it can last 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks securely without with it being powered. So if I took a piston, not TNT, that'd be bad, a piston, and put it there, it would not be powered, but if I put it right there, it would still be powered. And the way you do this is how you put a repeater, and it will put a fresh power of the redstone. And you can put, as you can see, it starts a new fresh set of redstone at full power. And you can set these at any length you want. It doesn't matter. It will do the same effect. And you can put as many pistons as, not pistons, as many redstone repeaters as you want. And it will still give you the same effect. And it'll still work. And you can set these to whatever you want. So if you wanted to have this super long and take forever to get to the sticky piston or a regular piston, you just set it like that, and you can break this and reset this, and it can take forever to get there, but it's up to you how long you want to have it to set. And that is pretty much basic redstone. I am not a redstone genius. I pretty much just know the basics. But that is pretty much how redstone works. And if you're just beginning at redstone, this should help you, hopefully. And I want to thank you all for watching. This has been the Red Assassin, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.